Hi friends, and welcome to my channel where we encourage each other to be better and do good. Now let's jump right into today's topic, which is what do people think about when they think about you? The other day I had to drive my wife Lori to a doctor appointment. While she was back seeing the doctor, I was sitting out in the waiting room, you know, the lobby, the waiting area, and I noticed at the end of the doctor's desk, the lobby desk out there were the several 8.5 by 11 white pieces of paper that had been colored on, pictures drawn on in crayon, obviously by a child, and they were taped up there on the end of the desk, and the doctor happened to come out and she said hi to me, and I said, "Just admiring your art gallery." And she says, "Oh yes, aren't those wonderful?" She says, most of them were done by the same little girl. And in fact, her name was Emily. She said, the artist is Emily. So Emily, if you happen to be watching this episode, thank you very much for being the inspiration for this video. Was she like here, you know, you were treating her mom or dad and she was out here in the waiting area and she drew those while she was sitting here? She says, no. She says, no. She drew those at home and brought them to me. And I said, wow. Isn't it an interesting realization to know that people are thinking about you even when they're not with you? People think about you even when you're not with them. Well, you know, we probably all have that reverse effect, don't we? I mean, we have people in our lives that come through our thoughts on a regular basis, sometimes maybe even daily, I don't know, comes up in our conversation with our spouse and our family, maybe around the dinner table. And I think there's two groups of there. One of those is going to be the groups of people that have impacted us in a negative way. We're like, I just can't believe how stupid they were. I can't believe how mean they were. I can't believe how they hurt me. I can't believe what I allowed them to do. And we have all these negative things and they keep coming up in our mind and our thoughts and sometimes conversation in a regular basis. One of my good friends, just a week or so ago, we were talking about something and he said, you know, I am a forgiving person. I can forgive people. He says, but I don't forget. And many of us are like that, aren't we? We try to forgive people, but we don't forget. Those things keep coming up to us. Fortunately, there's on the reverse side of that, on the other end of that spectrum, is those people who have done something good for us. They have impacted us positively in our life. And we consider them, we think about them. They come through our thoughts on a regular basis, maybe a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be anything big or huge that they did for us. Maybe they just put a smile on our face. They did something that made us happy. They did something that impacted us in a positive way. They maybe changed our life in a bigger way. Maybe they gave us encouragement, motivation. Maybe they helped us through a tough time. You know, one of my brother-in-law in Wisconsin, he has through the years given us so much joy and happiness and merriment. And it's just been amazing. He comes through our conversations and thoughts probably on a daily basis. We used to have to say, remember when Uncle Steve said this, or remember when Uncle Steve did that? Well, now, you know, it's so common we don't have to preface it with Uncle Steve. We could just say, give a quote that he had said or mention a situation, and we all laugh, we are all happy, puts a smile on our face because of all the joy that he has brought to us over all the years. And there are people who've done that for us, aren't they? And we think about them even when we're not with them. We think about them even when they're not with us. Now, here's the flip side, right? Here's what we want to talk about today, and here's what I want to encourage us to do, because you see, just as we have those people in our life that either have impacted us negatively or positively, and we think about them on a regular basis, they are thinking about us, aren't they? There are some people that we have impacted and may not even realize it, but they think about us even when we're not with them. They're thinking about us, they're talking about us even when they're not with us. And what I want to do, of course, is encourage us, be sure you're not over there in that negative, impactful way, that you haven't done things that have offended others, that have made others mad, make them think you are being mean to them, maybe put them down in any way and hurt them in any way. Rather, rather, let's live our daily life. Let's live our daily actions and our interactions with others so that we're over here in this positive group, that we have motivated others, we have helped others, we've inspired others, we've encouraged others, maybe just put a smile on their face, maybe made their day a little bit better, so that those are the thoughts that they have when they think about us on a daily or a regular basis, and we come up in that family conversation around the dinner table. What are people thinking about when they think about you? If you enjoyed today's video, and I certainly hope that you did, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Before you leave, please go down below, click that thumbs up, give it a like button, share it with your family and friends. Comments are always welcome, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.